Going on, everybody? It is Craig, and I am back with maybe one of the hardest movies to review that I've done on this countdown. Number 78 is a movie called Behave from 2024. And, I watched it last night, 8, 9 o'clock, so like to put into context, I filmed this sometime on Monday after work. So, less than a day ago, and I've really been thinking about it. I still don't know how I'm going to judge it. Because, it was a basic killing and mask of sorts type movie, but it was anything but basic. Like, it was set, they said England, Australia, something like that. It didn't sound dubbed, though. So, if it was dubbed, then they were masterful at it. But the reason I don't know how to judge this movie is because I legitimately cared about the characters. Like, they found a way for me to legitimately care. Like, people that did or did not die, I cared about them dying. Like, no, there wasn't a single person that was they're just fodder. And for me, like, I complain in a movie sometimes. I say I didn't really care about anybody, but in this case, like, there were a couple people that got killed. Like, oh man, really? That's fucked up. Like, no, I kind of hope they'd rest. And it had a pretty cool twist that you didn't necessarily see coming. And then another sort of pseudo ending twist which ties everything all together. So I'm not spoiling it, and I only do that for because I think it's worth to watching. So definitely at least a 5, but I'm really torn. That since I cared about the characters and it's a good twist, shouldn't go really high, but I don't know. I think it went a little too slow. I think I used this comment before on here. I actually said it about Bigfoot movie. I said you shouldn't have a slow burn Bigfoot movie. Well, sometimes a slow burn slasher isn't the greatest option either. At least not one when they do hit you to kills, they hit you in quick. But I don't know. It was the premise. You had a mother rented a villa that was supposedly haunted. She got there, her son's friends were there, and there was some famous celebrity coming too, which I guess it turns out she was some sort of manners expert, and they were going off, actually it might have been Italian, because they're going off of Italian chivalry index from hundreds of years ago. And that's the reason, again, I'm not sure what I think about this, because just randomly you have a bunch of kids, yeah, I know, you're trying to get over the fact that one of your friends has gone missing, it's sad. Which they didn't really explain why that friend got killed. Even after the fact, it's okay, I guess I could connect it to this, but were they connected to this? It just was a weird thing. But I think they did that so you thought maybe the friend was something, or maybe this or that. But, essentially, friends trying to get over the death of a loved one. So they go to a villa that's supposedly haunted, and then they're getting taught manners lessons. That's the problem. A lot of cognitive dissonance going on for the big guy. Like the characters, like the twist, didn't necessarily like a lot of the, exposition? Is that the term to use for this? I don't know. I'm torn. I really am. And this is a movie, Tubi special for me. I love Tubi. I embrace Tubi. Any one of you who are horror fans, you could cut every other one out and still get a really strong sampling with Tubi. Especially if you look through the 80s and 70s. They have every big thing from the 70s I could think of, maybe with the exception of Halloween. But you know what? They got Black Christmas, they got TCM in there, I think, so you can live without Halloween. I don't know. You can't. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, and I can't believe I'm giving this movie a 6 out of 10. But I would shit it like I said. The characters, you'll see it, you'll like the characters. You'll see it, you'll like what's going on in it. It just, tell me, maybe I'm wrong. Watch it yourself, please. This is one more than any of the ones I've done. I want some feedback on. So go to Tubi and check it out. And if you're watching, you're like, what the hell were you talking about there, Craig? I'll accept that, because I'm torn as it is, trying to come up with my rating, trying to come up with what I think about it. But I like the characters. I like the twist. That's got to mean you like the movie, doesn't it? Doesn't that tie in there? Why does that not automatically go? Anyway, folks, number 78. I'm going to definitely watch at least 2 more tomorrow. Well, for you, the day this goes live is the day I'll be watching them, because I'm off Tuesdays. So I mean, that should be at least 80 at the end of the week, which is awesome, because then I'm above the pace where I need to be. I haven't talked about this in a while, but the Tobin Bell giveaway, I'm not mentioning it again in any of the thumbnails. I'm not mentioning the descriptions, just as we talk here. The Tobin Bell giveaway is going to be in one of the videos this month. I will mention it in the middle of the video. I'll tell you how to enter, and just those of you who enter it, that'll be where the people in the running for it come from. So I'm not making you share it. I'm not making you do any of that. It's just for those of you that have been watching these with me, which I do appreciate. You know, I have that small little few, but I started it. I got to finish it. It's one of those things. Have a good one. Peace.